And the latest news on stimulus plans by large economies point to the quiet beginning to another era of free money post the COVID tightening. Japan just fired the starting salvo on the next global regime shift. The real question is, are governments sensing some form of crisis, or is these massive stimulus plans just another politically driven move? Now, Japan is preparing a 110 billion stimulus package to combat economic gloom bets. China is in the midst of massive $1.4 trillion package to address local government debt issues. The U.S. is preparing $2,000 stimulus checks for Americans using tariff revenue. The Federal Reserve is officially ending quantitative tightening on December 1st. The U.S. is already issuing about $1.9 trillion in treasuries per year. Canada is restarting its quantitative easing program. Global rates have been cut more than 320 times over the past year, with more to come. Last month, the global money supply hit a record of $137 trillion. And if the latest news on global plans is anything to go by, governments around the world are starting a stimulus boom. Usually, governments often borrow to maintain spending and cover the gap left by reducing private sector activity during a crisis. Now the question is then, do governments know of an imminent crisis? However, latest stimulus plans will likely boost growth, but they come at a cost. And that means more borrowing and amid record high debt. The U.S. has been issuing about $1.9 trillion in treasuries per year. America's national debt has been increasingly They're increasing, often by approximately $1 trillion every 3 months in 2025. That has pushed the total debt past an all-time high of $38 trillion last month. With the government reopening after the record longest shutdown, debt is only going to go up faster. China's total debt is at $18.7 trillion and Japan's outstanding is nearly $10 trillion.